Okay, so if you are on the credit side of TikTok, you have finally made it to the right page. My name is Kaya B, and I'm a first-time home buyer. And last year, I went from a 400 to a 700 in 7 months. And I'm going to teach you this morning how, because I get a lot of DMs and a lot of comments on previous videos of how you can fix your credit to put yourself in a position to purchase a house in 2026 or 2027. So follow along and save this because I'm going to give clear instructions. Clear. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is get your credit report, because if you don't know where to start, then you're just going to be all over the place. Print out your credit report. If you don't know where to get it, you can get it for free in yourcreditreport.com. Sign up for my FICO, the free side. Sign up for Experian, the free side, so that way you can see what your actual credit scores are. Now, there's 3 different credit bureaus, okay? There's Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. All 3 of those are measured different depending on what you're trying to accomplish. If you're wanting to get a mortgage, that's considered a mortgage score, which is completely different than getting a credit card and getting a car payment, or getting approved for a car loan. Those are all 3 different things, remember. So my FICO is the most realistic way to see what your actual mortgage score is. Now, that is like a $39 fee. You can pay it one time and see where you are mortgage-wise. You'll see all 3 of your mortgage scores, and then you'll be able to see, okay, I'm at the 500s. Let's make our way to the 700s or 650s before we decide to qualify. Now, let's get to how we can qualify you for a house. After you already pulled your score, you will be able to see who you owe, how much you owe, and why you owe them. That's key to fixing credit. You need to know who you owe and why you owe them. Now you're going to dispute. You're going to dispute for at least 6 months. Definitely if you're not in a rush, okay? I always say 6 months because disputing worked for me. In 2024, I disputed. I gained 40 points. That was before I decided to take the second step, which is paying back what I owe. That's what I did last year. I paid those people back. I negotiated, I settled those accounts, and they all were removed. How? Because before I paid them, I asked them, hey, if I pay you, can you remove this off my credit report? I asked for a pay for delete. They said yes. And for those that did not, I sent a dispute letter. A dispute letter basically disputing off, hey, me and this company came to a common agreement that if I pay them, they'll remove off my credit report. And I have dispute letters in the link in my bio. They're called All About Disputes. They're $8, worth it. You can already dispute for the first 6 months. And then those 6 months are up and you're paying back and negotiating, you're going to dispute for the accounts that do not come off. But give them at least 30 to 45 days to remove off your credit report, because once you pay, you come to a common agreement that they will remove them, they will. Always get everything in writing. And yes, you are welcome. That's how you're going to go from a 400 to a 700.